I'm David. It's not unusual that I wake up with the feeling that I've missed out on something important while I was asleep. I wake up and I'm there. My first thought is work. What's going on? And then I check my email first thing. I get up really early, 5 a.m. or so, and I go to sleep late. So I don't sleep much. Maybe 5 hours, max. I do notice that my body doesn't function that well after I wake up, nor does my mind. So I work out a little bit to get my system going. And yeah, there are drugs that help me concentrate. I don't enjoy sleeping, because when I'm asleep, I'm not where I should be. It's like I don't have control. I'm out of the loop, and that makes me anxious. Markets never sleep. While I'm sleeping, someone is making money somewhere in the world, and it should be me. So, depending on what's going on, I sometimes set an alarm to check on markets in the middle of the night, and then I go back to sleep. Sometimes it feels like I sleep like a bird, with one eye open. I don't dream much. Or at least I don't remember much of what I dream. Maybe I just don't pay attention to it. I have so much other stuff to think about. I never think about what I was dreaming after I wake up. In a way, it's like trading. It's all numbers to me. I never think about the reality behind the numbers. Like, what effect deals have on people's lives. It's not my reality. I don't waste time on that. Just like I don't waste time to think about my dreams in the morning. I already wasted enough time sleeping. Dreams are not real. I never dream about what's going on in my life. I never dream about what I'm actually dreaming of, which is money and making lots of it. So I don't think that I'm being myself while I'm sleeping. Obviously, my body doesn't change as I wake up in the same place that I went to sleep at. Sometimes in bed, sometimes on the sofa. But whatever I experience in my dreams, it's not me. It's as if it's happening to somebody else who is pretending to be me. I remember once I had a dream about my father. I was driving around in a mall, in a huge parking lot, looking for some place that I needed to go and couldn't find. It was all empty. No cars, no people, no one to ask for directions. And then I saw my father walking around in the lot, and I drove up to him to ask him where the place was. But he didn't answer me. He looked at me as if I was a stranger, and then he turned around and walked away. I followed him. I wanted to talk to him. But no matter how fast I drove, I could never catch up and see his face. That was a weird dream. Because I woke up with this feeling of having been close to my dad and estranged at the same time. In a way, it's almost like I didn't even exist.
That's the Chinese YouTube. What's not to like?
I don't know if there's anyone, Josh, you're always insightful, really bright, but 3 TFs in a stock picking competition.
Sometimes dreams seem to last forever. Like everything happens slower, like in slow motion. And then I read somewhere that dreams actually only last a second or so in real time. Like, I don't notice that time is passing while I'm asleep, or how fast or how slow it is passing. But the moment I wake up, I am aware that things might have changed when I was gone. It makes you wonder about our whole perception of time in general. It is impossible to be aware of what is happening to you when you wake up or fall asleep. You can pay attention to that moment of passing from one to the other, but you can never really experience it. Because you're either awake and aware, or you're asleep and unconscious. It's like there is no transition. I'm either one or the other.